Welcome back, folks, to another episode of CAA Hoops Weekly, powered by Under Armour. I'm Bobby Broyles, he is Rob Washburn, and Kelly McCarthy will be with us later to discuss women's hoops. But first, let's talk about the men, Rob. As we head into round 3 of league action Thursday night, we have 3 teams that remain undefeated in league play, being Hofstra, JMU, and William & Mary. What are some of the storylines you have seen coming out of the first 2 games of conference action?
I think you first have to start with the dominant performances put together by William & Mary. The Tribe recorded their biggest CAA win margin ever by beating College of Charleston 75-45 last Saturday, and then followed with a 26-point victory over Drexel at the DAC. It's the first time in 17 years that William & Mary has won back-to-back games by at least 25 points. What's even more impressive is the way they've done it. The Tribe shot 55% from the floor in both games, held both of their opponents under 50 points on the defensive end, and dominated the glass by an average of 18 rebounds per game. Now, Hofstra has won 4 in a row and 8 of its last 10 after rallying from 11 down at the half at UNCW last Saturday, and then posted a double-digit win at home against Delaware. JMU is 2-0 for the first time ever under Matt Brady after convincing victories over Towson and College of Charleston. One other score that caught the attention of everyone around the CAA came on Monday when UNCW went on the road and knocked off preseason favorite Northeastern 75-68 behind 21 points from exciting freshman guard Jordan Talley. The Seahawks are making big strides under new coach Kevin Keats and are going to be a team to watch over the next couple of months.
One of those teams you discussed being the Tribe will be in action Thursday night as they will be at Elon on the American Sports Network. Rob, this will be the Phoenix first league contest at home as a member of the CAA, and also will be ASN's first CAA broadcast.
Yeah, we're certainly excited to be continuing what has been a tremendous partnership with the American Sports Network as we head to CAA hoop season, and this should be a great way to tip off the package. We've already talked about how well William & Mary is playing, and it all starts with senior guard Marcus Thornton, who scored double figures in 19 straight games and poured in a team-high 23 points with 6 assists at Drexel. Junior Terry Tarpey has done a little bit of everything for the Tribe and is the only player to be averaging a double-double in CAA play with 10 points and 10 rebounds per game. Now, Elon went 1-1 on its season-opening conference road trip, and the Phoenix have been very tough to beat at home during Coach Matt Matheny's tenure. Elon features one of the conference's most exciting young players in freshman guard Elijah Bryant, who scored a career-high 32 points in their victory at Drexel last Saturday and is averaging nearly 14 points per game. Now, both teams like to shoot the three-pointer, but both are also excellent defending the three-point line, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Both teams also have big tests on Saturday as William & Mary returns home to face in-state rival JMU, while Elon continues a 3-game homestand against Hofstra in a contest that will also be televised by ASN.
Once again, that game will be available on the American Sports Network and simulcast live on CAA.tv. We move ahead to Saturday on many Comcast Sportsnet affiliates and CAA.tv as well, as Towson will host Northeastern.
Yeah, this game features 2 teams with similar, tough, physical styles. They both allow just over 60 points per game defensively. They rank first and second in the CAA in rebound margin. One big difference, though, is in their experience. Northeastern has a veteran team with 5 returning starters led by Scott Etherton, who recorded his 4th double-double of the season against UNCW, and junior Quincy Ford, who has scored double figures in 6 of his last 7 outings. Towson had to replace 4 senior starters from a year ago, but they're making steady progress. Junior guard Ford McGlynn is one of the most dangerous shooters in the league, and sophomore forward John Davis leads the conference in rebounding and also has a league-best 6 double-doubles. This will be the finale of a 3-game homestand for the Tigers, while it'll be the back end of a road swing for the Huskies. I'm expecting a hard-fought game that goes down to the wire.
And remember last time Northeastern with the Towson, it was David Walker, 3-pointer at the buzzer to get the win for the Huskies.
Exactly.
Now here's a look at the rest of this week's action around CAA men's basketball. Now as we turn our focus to the women's side, we bring in Kelly McCarthy. Kelly, 2 league games are also in the books on the women's side. There was much to take away from the first couple of conference games, including a milestone achievement by the JMU women's basketball program.
Upsets, overtime thrillers, milestones. The first few days of conference play has had it all, Bobby. Straight out the gate last Sunday, Elon posted its first CAA victory by topping Delaware. Not an easy task. Then there was Tuesday. 10 different players had double-doubles, and there were 2 overtime thrillers. Towson topped William & Mary after coming from behind to force an extra period, while Hofstra nipped Northeastern 85-83 thanks to free throws by Darius Falk and Asia Jackson. Hofstra joined Drexel and JMU as the only other 2 2-0 teams. Speaking of JMU, Tuesday was actually a double milestone day in Harrisonburg. Not only did JMU become just the third D1 program in NCAA history to forge 1,000 wins, but senior Toya Jiggets recorded her 1,000th career point. She's the second Duke and the third CAA player this year to hit the milestone. Teammate Precious Hall and UNCW's Kelva Atkins completed the feat earlier. We're definitely off to an interesting start, and things are only going to heat up.
The women will be back in action on Friday night with a big matchup in Philly as Drexel plays host to Hofstra. Kelly, it'll be a battle between two of those 2-0 teams you were just talking about.
That's right. This is going to be a good one. Hofstra comes into the game as a winner in 8 of its last 10, while Drexel has the comforts of home of the DAC, where they are 5-0 this season. These two teams sit atop the conference in scoring defense. Neither team gives up a lot of points. The Dragons also take care of the basketball, committing fewer than 13 turnovers a night. They don't make a lot of mistakes normally, but with Hofstra's tight defense, which forces nearly 19 turnovers per game, it's going to be a grind offensively. Rachel Pearson and Sarah Curran are the go-to players for Drexel, but Carrie Alexander will definitely be a factor. She's averaging 11 points per game since joining the starting lineup 5 games ago, and the Dragons are 4-1 in that stretch. So what about Hofstra? They're strong defensively, especially on the boards. But offensively right now, no one has been hotter than George Washington transfer Angie White. She's made her presence known in the first 2 conference games with back-to-back double-doubles. For the most part, though, the Pride has a pretty balanced offensive attack behind guards Crystal Luciano and Asia Jackson. Everyone has a chance to contribute, and the Hofstra bench has outscored opponents 70-7 over the last 2 games.
Well, as we fast forward to Sunday at 2, it will be former conference rivals being reacquainted as Elon hosts Charleston at Alumni Gym.
This will be a fun one between the newbies. It's the first meeting between the 2 programs since the 2012-13 season, a year in which they split games. Elon has taken 5 of the last 6, but Charleston holds a 14-9 record in the series. Charleston is coming off that huge win over Delaware, so the Cougars are looking to carry that momentum into the weekend. Look for Jackie Luna Castro to control the paint for the Cougars. Up top, Bree Bolden is going to cause chaos for the Elon guards. The sophomore is currently 8th in the nation in steals, snagging at least 3 a night. She can also score and rebound. She's a tough matchup for any opponent. You know who is also a tough matchup? Elon Zora Stevenson. She can shoot from anywhere and is lights out from long range. Another tough matchup is rookie center Malaya Johnson. She's picked up 2 of the last 3 CAA Rookie of the Week honors, and for good reason. She's long and athletic and has the ability to create her own shot down low. One of the keys for Elon is not to rush their offense, especially when a zone is thrown at them. As long as they are patient, they'll be successful.
Now here's a look at the rest of this week's action around CAA women's basketball. CAAsports.com has all the television clearance information you need for this week, and CAA.TV again will be home for American Sports Network's broadcasts of Elon and William and Mary Thursday night and Hofstra at Elon on Saturday night. CAA.TV will also have Comcast Sportsnet's coverage of Saturday's men's basketball contest between Towson and Northeastern. And of course, CAAsports.com will have all the information you need regarding links to live stats, video, and audio coverage.
You can also continue to follow the league on Facebook and Instagram by searching CAA Sports. We're also on Twitter at CAA Basketball using the hashtag CAA Hoops.
As always, great job, Kelly.
Thank you, Bobby.
That is it from us today. We will see you here next Thursday for another edition of CAA Hoops Weekly, powered by Under Armour. Enjoy the games, everyone.